This is a pace.
So Dennis Schroeder with Steph Curry. Andrew Wiggins. Draymond Green is back with Trayce Jackson-Davis. Warriors over the Wizards. But it was a competitive game throughout. And that's what Washington does. They hang in games. They got a lot of young talent. Andrew Wiggins. Poole, Bub Carrington. Bilal Coulibaly with Kyle Kuzma and Alex Sarr, the second pick in the draft.
I like the Schroeder-Jordan Poole matchup. But you're right. This Wizards team, they scared the Suns in their last game. Came back on them.
They beat the Denver Nuggets. And so the Kuzma missed shot and Jordan Poole
banks against the Suns, hits 6 threes. You let them hang around, they gain confidence.
Cycle it to Schroeder. Corner three is perfect. As Wiggins and Steph kind of carry, other guys kick in, and that was the key. And Schroeder's starting to play better and get more acclimated. That's off Sarr's leg.
He's learning. It's hard to win with a young team. That's the youngest team in the league. But they're going to scrap, and that's what they do.
Yeah, 14 years as an assistant, though. He has seen a lot of good program. But guys like Poole and Kuzma, they can hurt you. Jordan, 40% on threes. Missed the three there.
You don't want to give him looks like that very often. Now, you had 3 guys down in the paint.
Draymond attacking the shot blocker. This team will block shots. And Sarr gets a lot of them. And Kuzma's been banged up with missing 17 games this year, but he can be a scorer. That skip pass. A good save now. Coulibaly, the Frenchman who had played with Wembanyama. And Kuzma missing there. And Trayce Jackson-Davis, who had 15 boards the other night, pulling the rebound. The pick and roll. Trayce did well just to catch that, but fall
to avoid a turnover.
Coulibaly averaging 12 points a game. He'll launch the three.
See, Warriors are kind of giving them the 3 balls, knowing they want to get inside, so they're clogging up the paint first, contesting threes secondarily.
The Warriors keep attacking inside. Trayce Jackson-Davis bothered there with his offhand, the right hand, the one that has the thumb wrap.
And Trayce tripped him.
Yeah, fouling.
Things easy on him as a pick and roll player, pick and roll finisher.
I mean, he's 19 years old. And a legit 7 feet. He had 16 and 9 against Phoenix the other night. And Jordan.
They give it to Sarr with a small defender on him. So
not look good.
You don't want to see that.
So right back in the lineup, he'd had the flu and a lower back thing, but he was not moving well. So Guy Santos quickly in. Warriors are also without Kyle Anderson, as well as Kuminga and Podziemski tonight. Shot clock at 3. Wiggins had to make something out of nothing, and Trayce Jackson-Davis getting on the glass.
Get some offensive rebounds. He's trying to win that big man battle.
He had 9 offensive boards against Gobert the other night. And Schroeder, sidestep 3, and Dennis Schroeder.
Wait, now it is not knotted up anymore. That's what I was trying to say. Knotted up.
The long 3, and Carrington missing that. An offensive rebound for Sarr. Cycle it to Kuzma. And the Warriors are just letting Washington cast from the outside, which is why you want to gain separation. The Wizards are 1 of 6 on threes. And Steph being held by Carrington. You see extraordinary efforts for young guys when they play against the Warriors.
But they find out about that movement without the ball real quick.
Andrew Wiggins.
He's just backing up. He's kind of in drop coverage, and Andrew Wiggins is saying, I'm going to eat up that real estate. Get him going one way, go back the other, counter.
We talked about Jordan Poole trying to get some contact. Sarr's 31% from deep, but off back iron. And if Washington wants to keep shooting threes, the Warriors are going to be just fine with that. Schroeder had made 2 threes, but missing there.
And know that you don't have to settle for contested threes yourself. You can move the ball around, get a great look, excellent looks. This is the 30th defense in the league, 30th offense in the league.
Kuzma's got Steph on a switch. Guy Santos came to double. Shot clock at 7. Coulibaly flipping it up and in.
It's just on-ball defense.
Coletta mentioned youngest team in the league. Coulibaly's 20, Sarr's 19. Trayce Jackson-Davis. Yeah, Trayce Jackson-Davis was the
glass. If he makes it a point to get offensive rebound.
It comes away. Corey Kispert's first playing time. And a foul on the
plus-minus. He hasn't shot the ball well lately, but he fine.
And so the plus-minus isn't perfect.
Yeah. And it's not an easy teacher to winning and you're still losing games, but you can see it with the plus-minus when you're having an impact on the game that's positive.
So 2 of 3 from the line.
Nope.
Buddy Hield just threw that right to Sarr. Now, those are turnovers the Warriors cannot have.
He was anticipating Sarr was going to stay up with Steph, but he just kind of jumped backwards, peeled back off of him.
Carrington and denied Buddy Hield.
His man not able to stay in between his man and the ball, and Buddy Hield came over to help, make it a tough layup or dunk.
Keyshawn George will step around and then follow.
They're just hanging around. That's all Brian Keefe wants his team to do. Just stay in the game, hang around, see what happens.
That's what they did against Phoenix for a long time. Steph Curry fly by. His first shot of the night rattles out. Offensive rebound to Wiggins. Wiggins on Kispert. Wiggs was going downhill a lot against Minnesota. Guy Santos, we'll call that a pass.
Got him away from Looney, so he was able to catch that one and score.
Jordan Poole.
Out now.
And Jordan always in free throw shooting when he was a Warrior, 85% from the line, and so he's got 8. Jordan Poole 8, Schroeder 6, and Washington the 1-point lead. GP2 wearing a microphone, as Kalena mentioned, his first playing time. Gary thought about that wing 3. He'll give Looney the mid-range.
By that pass, but he figured it out quick.
Kispert's the one guy that can get hot from three-point land, and and such great personality.
Guarding the best players in the world on the other team. He loves his job. You think about the 2022 finals. Coach Kerr talked about it. Misses game 1. They go 4 out of 5 games winning when he comes back. Like, he was a big part of all that. Tatum, Brown, defending all those guys.
Steph got in the lane, still kept the dribble alive, got it back, and then off iron. Guy Santos an opportunity. Buddy Hield straight on 3. Guy Santos tipping it out to Steph. Third opportunity. Guy Santos.
Second chance points, all him.
Doesn't need any stats other than he's just playing 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Jonas Valanciunas setting up. Jordan Poole's off to a nice beginning. Missed that there. You saw also Jordan is very friendly with all the Warriors, including Gary. And Payton down the lane, missed the layup. That's a rarity. The little big man normally finishes that.
You love that take.
You do not want Keyshawn George to start to get hot.
Transition defense. Get back, find the ball, find shooters, protect the basket, all of it.
His career best 24 against Phoenix.
Walk.
And 39% shooting it. The Warriors are losing the game.
Yeah. 8 second chance points for the Warriors and 4 for them.
Valanciunas always a solid pro at the center spot. The shot clock at 7. Cycle it back to Coulibaly. They're shooting a large volume of threes right now. I mean, 10 of the 19 Washington attempts have been from three-point land. Steph, little runner.
Short.
And then Curry will track down his own miss. This is how you shoot, by the way, in the first home game after a road trip. That almost always happens. You don't want to have the turnovers, though, on top of it. Shot clock at 4. Looney creating and off iron there. So now the Warriors 7 of 19 in this first quarter. Buddy Hield with the foul.
We've seen plenty of games like
show and go. Keyshawn George back out to Kispert. They run him off the line. And Kispert down the lane. Trace sent him away.
That's big.
Just a little thing of Buddy Hield getting Kispert off that three-point line. Feed him to the shot blocker. High screen roll. Schroeder will attack. But you get it on the glass. Trace. That pass was knocked away. Keyshawn George made one. Couldn't make that one.
You got to be careful with the turnovers. Throw some ball fakes here and there.
And Valanciunas. He sends Trayce Jackson-Davis away.
That's tremendous help and recover. It looked like he was behind.
That's a travel. We are told Draymond tonight. So that makes this game even more challenging without Draymond Green. Wiggins wing 3. And the Warriors right now, they can't throw it in the Bay at 31% shooting. And Kispert an open 3.
He's not going to the rim here. They're not going to keep you out of there.
We're going to have Brandon Podziemski put a headset on and hang out with us in the second quarter, but I think if Brandon can bring the Warriors some offensive rhythm.
Let's see what his plus minus will be.
As a broadcaster?
Yes.
We'll figure it out. Shot clock at 5. Wiggins did this, and I'm getting inside.
He was thinking what I said. Like, it's time. We've missed too many jump shots. They're not going to be able to keep me out of the paint. Even if my defender's there, just keep going. Bully ball.
on the roll there. And Wiggins coming up with a steal. Bub Carrington hit the deck. It's a 2-on-1, and Buddy Hield finish it.
I'm telling you, the older you get, that hard court can take its toll on your body, especially if you're already banged up.
And Bub Carrington rolls around for the three. So now, and Washington with the 4-point lead.
They're playing with confidence. Andrew Wiggins switched out and contested. Didn't matter.
Schroeder thinking quick 2 for 1. Pass low to Moody, didn't bother him, and then hit the three after.
And it started with Schroeder getting deep into the paint, though, and then you can kick it back out and get the ball moving.
So about a 6-second game shot clock difference, winding down the first. And catch and shoot again, and so
they're going to win the first quarter.
Wizards have a foul to give if they want, and they give it right there on Schroeder. Playing hard, and it's evident when you watch him. Down to 3 seconds for Wiggins on the shot blocker. Sarr shot it from Fremont, traced the follow, and it just wouldn't.